Wana mkuru.
Ose osidi namba wano wabatose. Ali watu wakati. Sidi wano. Goli. Ya siku kubwa ya fene. Anasema mkuru mnafusi. Ndio tuwakana. Leta tu kuzamua. Ase kujanga pao. Yo, kujaza nyingi. Sidi wanu sulao. Kanyama kubi. Kaya sasa umoenda. Oya haya. Wakanya sidi wanu. Pao. Mwakanya. Roho mwakanya. Wewe busatu. Siwa sana muzani. Kuikwata mwana
abapanga temubagala n'abagombye kuwana bamala okubanga bakubala okupangira kupangira wami olina kupangira
Zimbabwe golo Evans. Chikadde kalema tumazeko emirembe ayogera
akyali mpoze mundi ankubi ansobola bani abagagga bukube mulesi
naye alekera okwesika mukulu gwotazanya wandika binamba omusajja yazanya kulimda kulimu saawa 4 yanywa watekyali ate yaliwo siyayina emmere yabireko bani yabirya ne bagamba binterekera ebyo bya oponenti wange nera mukubi naali era ne babimuterekera ne babirya bano moshot
In this match, dear viewers, kid sensation Herbert Mukisa is down by 1-0 against the more senior Yudah Ssembuusi Dembaba in a race to 5. This one. This one is the second life quarter final. The news is that the more senior Yudah Ssembuusi Dembaba, the guy that is donning the red and playing right now, is having 1 life in this comp. If he loses, he drops out. If he wins, both players will be at equal par. This being a double life tournament, everybody has to be defeated twice to exit the tournament entirely. It is now 2-0, Yudah Ssembuusi up against Herbert Mukisa, who is, yes, young and very talented, but of late has been having very good form, both against age mates and against people that are way older than him. Once again, 2-0, Dembaba up against Herbert. Once again, I'm sorry, I will not be streaming the tournament to completion because it will be so late for me to travel home by public means. Because of the distance between this venue and where I stay. So maybe this one could be the last match, and then that will be it for me and the streaming for the day. I like to ask the question to pose this one: how good were you as a player at this age? Now this boy who says he's 13, he looks way younger. He looks maybe 2 years younger. Actually, I'm forced to think that maybe some of these kids, like, they overstate their age simply to be allowed to participate in some of the bigger tournaments which are bound by age. It's something that has been happening so many times when it's young players. But for now, we shall take the age that he declares on his pool documents, that is 13. There are 2 other players around the same age in this competition, and whenever they play against each other, it can be anyone's day. One, Junior Asiku, the other Yahya Mpindi. Very, very talented kids. And I know that maybe one day, 1 year, 1 month, there will be the kids that will be dominating the scope of Ugandan pool. There will be the kids that will be the top ranked. Maybe there will be the kids that will be making the Uganda national team. Now look at how good this one is. With such a beautiful clearance in frame number 3, he pulls one back. It is Dembaba now 2 and Herbert 1. By the way, one very similar thing about both of these players, and you are listening to someone that has seen both of their careers grow from grass. Dembaba, just around the same age, if not younger, was discovered in the year 2016 and played in the Ugandan League for the very first time with the team that was called Scrap Buyers. He was as young as Herbert is now, if not younger, and playing quite similarly. Since then, Dembaba has become a very renowned player, has already played up to the Uganda national team. He has already been ranked before among the top 8 players in the country, and yes, he did play up to the African Championships in 2022 in Lusaka, Zambia. In fact, he reached the quarterfinals. One of only 2 Ugandans who reached that level. If I'm not mistaken, he was defeated by the South African Rivaldo Jiven at the round of last 8. Obviously, he has been missing more tournaments, the open ones, than he's been active in, but at least we get to see him today. He was defeated in one of his lives. He remains with one as by miscue, Herbert fouls, and most likely this one will be a 3rd out of 4 from his opponent. We're at DAYUN'S Arena in Kampala. An arena that has close links to, it's not owned by, but has close links to the star player, the female, that is Rashida Motesi. Actually, one of the tables, if not 2, are her property. But for business, not that pool tables where she places them just to train. And guys, welcome back. This is the first event that I am streaming ever since that big comp, the Queen's Sports Club Double Life tournament. Yes, I'm not forgetting. Congratulations, Aiden Joseph, winning the men's event for the very first time in his career, with Malawi's Griven Stanford Jinte coming 2nd, Wetsi Morake 3rd, and then Jinte 4th, because it was double life tournament anyway. Then other players who reached among the top 8 The Zambian Kelvin Mukandu, the Ugandan Caesar Chandiga, and the South African Harry Martin. If I'm not mistaken, he had 2 places in the round of the last 8. There, the man he was. And also big congratulations again to the Ugandan Rukia Naiga for winning the ladies event. And of course the Zimbabwean player Diana Kabasa coming a distant second, with Nicola Rosu, the South African lady, coming closely third. Now Herbert attempting to make it 3. Has just played the red, just a little bit of the yellow, just to ensure that the shot is wasted. While he didn't pot, yes, he didn't waste the shot as well, because his red is firmly set. Demba could pot and open up the pocket. Not really. His aim was simply to have good white, relatively good white ball. For the yellow he's trying to play right now, it has to be a very sharp cut though, because white ball did not move rightwards enough. Very sharp cut against the rail. It seems like it will be a pot. Yes, it is. Opens up his opponent's red. That one will not make him happy, but the red in the end has acted as support to stop the movement of the white ball for Demba to have almost accurate white ball for the penalty material to the center pocket on the right, getting natural white for the last yellow ball, which we'll want to play as a rail drive. Try and put it to the corner pocket on the top left of the screen. Here is the shot. White ball bouncing off the cushion, moving towards the black. It is a pot. This one looks like an accurate clearance. Of course, he's the more experienced, the more mature, and so far in the match, it is showing, most especially if he rolls the black ball into the corner pocket, which he does. Puts his opponent's yellow. In black ball rules, it doesn't matter. He wins the frame. It's Yudah Ssembuusi now 3 and Herbert Mukisa 1. Thank you for watching. Sydney Getui. You seem to be asking about the whereabouts of Caesar. Caesar is still in the country. He's not yet headed to China, for the reason that, he was promoted as a player. He doesn't play the preliminary stages of the competition. He starts from the second to the next round, so he will be traveling to China only next week and will be participating next week, but the matches themselves start today. Now I'm saying today, trying to talk about Chinese time, but for us in Africa it is tomorrow. The young man has been a little bit complacent. He has gotten himself snookered. He has no sight of the black. If he can see, it's only very, very partial. And in a normal shot, of course, he will not be potting. I want to assume, because of his youth, maybe he may want to curve white ball around the yellow to find the black. It has to be a little curve. It requires a lot of skill. This is what he's trying to do, curve the white ball around the yellow a little bit, master shot to find the black. He finds the black, but misses the pot. Chance for his opponent to go 4-1 up. He's the more mature shooter, more experienced shooter, more senior shooter. But a young man by the still, Yudah Ssembuusi now is about if I'm not mistaken, should be early 20s. He too looks younger than that, by the way. But yes, it is also a fact that he is already a parent. A good way to shoot, in my opinion. The white ball has an angle on the yellow, which if he puts would naturally move the white ball towards the top end of the table where there is his relatively dead yellow. He has to be on target first. He has not to miss the pot. He gets the pot, white ball moves towards the top. I think he will be okay. Seems not to be very happy maybe with the big bounce of the white ball off the cushion, but this should work. This should do. He will need to roll the yellow, drive it along the cushion. Oops, he's deciding to start with the one to the center pocket. Okay, he can be justified if he finishes the frame. If he doesn't, there is no way he will be vindicated, most especially when he relatively had good white for the would be bad yellow on the table. Now this one has to be a big shot. How he can put that yellow ball close the white to the center pocket where there is the black ball close, and then have the white ball towards the top end of the table where there is the last yellow. Maybe playing normally, simply to have sight of the last yellow. There was a little bit of panic. If there had been contact between black and chalk, it could have been a foul. Dembaba having to move to play with big top spin, white ball bouncing off maybe 2, maybe 3 cushions. This is the shot of 2 cushions. If it can go the whole distance, it will be marvelous. It lacked a little bit of power, a little bit of energy, a little bit of efficiency. Advantage, Herbert. The black is there for the taking. Dembaba must either pot or at least not give the cue ball away cheaply. This one will be effective shooting, I think. Yes, it is. At least he doesn't give the white ball away so cheaply. His opponent can see the black, but at least potting is another thing altogether. It is possible, by the way, a sharp cut of the black could put it to the center pocket on the left. The boy does pot it. White is safe. Herbert 2, Yudah 3, rest to 5.
Kalema yakoze bifuna.
Wakimbie mweyo boy, labda kutisa na yeye.
Gwenga tolese nga tena oli muwagizi. Abazanyi mwenna abeegeremu mwebale nnyo okuzannya akozesa Mukisa okwebaza abawagizi nga kalima tuwagira kwebazaako okubi omaze okubi omaze
Yeah.